It's me. Nozomi. Welcome to stream today. Sorry for yawning. It's been somewhat of a day. Didn't go to bed till like 4 a.m., which is actually better than it has been the last few days. Oh, I forgot to turn off an alarm. I need to go over here as I go ahead and turn off the alarm. Ah! Excuse me, game. I'm trying to do a thing over here. Okay. There's also a second alarm I'm gonna have to turn off later, so I guess I'll have to keep an eye on the time for that. But now we're getting in here. Oh yeah. As I was setting up for the stream earlier by coming on the Express, I accidentally started the first part of the next story over in Pentagony. But it's fine. Why is this song playing? Sorry, it's been so long since I played with the music here. Where's the actual song I'm used to? There we go, yeah. I guess it's because of the story? I actually don't know. But yeah, I like this song more. This song makes me think of the Express. I have some Mountain Dew here with me, since it's been a tiring day. Let me go through and explain that. So yeah, went to bed at like 3 or 4 a.m., which is better than what it has been. But even then, I didn't get out of bed until like 11:30. And I had to go grocery shopping, so that was the first thing I did after getting ready. Then after that, I had to take care of college stuff. Now there's this whole like 1-credit introduction course to what I'm doing that I have to finish before I can do anything else. And part of that introductory course is this 15-hour individual module. So I'm only like halfway done through the course, but the other half of the course is going to... Well, I say halfway. I finished everything that's required up until that singular module that I need to do. So, yeah, there's that. And it was so boring. It made me so tired. But it's important that I get it done. I'm going to try to get it done before the end of the week so that I can focus the rest of my college stuff on my other classes. Because even though they're like different individual classes under different numbers and whatnot, there seems to be... you have to like take them all in order. So you have to finish one course, and then move on to another course. And then you move on to another course. So, I guess that's why none of the assignments are dated, because all of them are connected? But literally, how is that supposed to make sense? I guess if I end up being able to... let me change that. If I end up being able to finish stuff before the end of the registration period, I might be able to get in one more class? But who knows? Honestly, who knows? Anyway. A letter. Left here at desk. Whatever could it be? A letter quietly lies on a table in the passenger car. Judging from its texture and style, it's from the Zen show. On the paper, the names of the sender and the recipients are omitted, with only a faint trace of dim ink vaguely visible. Open it. You unfold the letter, and the ink immediately becomes visible, as if an invisible hand holds the pen like a sword, making swift, decisive strokes. After a moment, the content regains its original appearance. Magical ink. I have learned of your return to your home, how you upended the ancient seas and saved the world from danger. I am sure this has recovered your forgotten memories. In accordance with our old vow, we should once again roam our lands of past, drink in celebration, and recount our great adventures. Ooh.
枯海を逆さずり、古地を裁縫。炭鉱宛ての手紙だ。誰からだ？パムに聞いてみるか。
I know who it's from because I looked up a little mission guide about who the mission is about. Also, my friend told me. Oh, once again, the music is playing. Clouds leave no trace. Let's see. Begin navigation. Yes. I'm gonna change the state of the character so that I can do this mission. Ah! Yep, that confirms it. Okay. Pom pom! There's his letter on the table. You sure? Did someone sneak onto the express? Oh, poor Pom Pom. I pat your head. I pat your head. Gonna hand the letter over. That is true. Yes, yes. Let's see. Friends. Jingwan or enemies? Blade. Looks like the lag is starting up. Pom Pom didn't bring up enemies, just that he was exiled, so Jingwan?
Yeah, それはないか。
Unlikely. Unlikely. If the general sent the letter, he would have signed it. Yeah, I'm going over to his room. Yeah. Danhong! You have been invited somewhere. Here we are. Danhong! My man. My husband. What is it? What is it, Nozomi? Do you need something? There's a letter for you. There's no signature. It doesn't mention the time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me to remember. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them. Could it be Blade? I might as well name drop the man. The handwriting does seem like that of a swordmaster, but Blade would have gotten straight to the point. Ooh. It's an invitation, alright, but this is too mysterious to be him. You sure about that, Danhong? You sure? Let me hold on to the letter. Anything related to Danfeng's past should be handled with care. Oh, Danfeng, my husband. Oh, clearly want to say something to him. Oh, I give all the head pats. Danhong. Ooh, now we're changing perspectives. Ooh. The appearance of this letter makes you feel uneasy. You evoke the cloud hymn, and a droplet of water condenses from the air and soaks into the letter. The handwriting disappears, and another line of writing blurs due to the water stain. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
やはり
Just as I thought,
そう単純なこ
there
と
was
では
more
なか
than
った
met the
が
eye.
彼をこの一件から遠ざけたのは正しかったようだ
I can't
これ以
put
上
them in danger again
皆を
because
危
of
険に
this.
巻き込むわけにはいかない
Cares for me so much. He loves me so much.
だが
But if he didn't
これ
send
が
the
あいつ
letter,
からの手紙でなければ
then who
一体
did?
誰が
I
新
mean,
作府に行って軽減に性格判断
maybe
の
I
動
should
向を
make a
確
trip
認
to
し
the
てみ
seat
る
of
としよう
divine foresight. I need to ask Jingwon about the Stellaron hunters. Ooh hoo hoo hoo. Ooh ho ho ho. Eh? Jinglu? Why is Jinglu here? What's she doing?
危険だと
Well, I'm going to change up the party. Technically, I'm not supposed to be here, so I'll take Nozomi off the party. See, Dun Hong is going to be here, so let's put him on a team. And if we're talking to Jingwan, then having Jingwan on a team makes sense. And I'll put Gapard on the team since he's my shielder. Yeah. Oh, but looking at the recommended typing. Yeah, I cover most of those typings with my current team. Yeah. If I could get rid of Jinglu, then I'd have all the typings, but Jinglu seems to be necessary, though I don't know why. No disconnects yet, which is strange. But alright. Wait, there's 2 Jinglus on... Why is Jinglu here, if there are 2 Jinglus? What is going on? You guys don't see this yet, but once you get to it, you'll see why I'm confused.
ラフを離れて随分経
After all
つと
this
いう
time away from the Wufu,
ここの
the
殺
seed of
気は減
divine
るどころか
foresight has only become more
むし
hostile.
ろ増しているな
It's quite reassuring.
喜ばしいことだ
Quite reassuring.
言ってみただけだ
Relax. You needn't be so
So
cautious,
careful,
young man.
小僧
I'm just reminiscing
我はただ
about the old days.
過去の情景を忍んでいたに過ぎぬだが
However,
軽減の
I
手
never
配した
thought
同
Jingwon
行
would
人
send
が
you to
あの
accompany
小
me.
僧とは
It
お
would
前
seem
とは
our
何
fates
か
are
しら縁があるの
intertwined.
かもしれぬな
I did do the Yangqing mission off stream. There wasn't actually much there in terms of like story, so that's probably what she's referring to right now. Hmm? Danhan. I've got my work cut out for me today. Yes, you do, Youngjing. Yes, you do.
Tanko sensei, どうしてここへ
Tanko Sensei? He's done he's his teacher? Oh my god. Why didn't they put that in the English translation? They just said, well, if it isn't done hung. Why'd you forgo the sensei? Ah! How dare you, English translation? I need to talk to a general about
邪魔
something.
をしてすまない
Greetings.
将軍に用があっ
Need
て
to
きたん
speak
だ
to the general about something.
そう
Hmm.
もしあの
Looking
時
for
の捜査
compensation
で
for the injuries
僕
I
が
gave
早ま
you?
って手を出して
I
怪
accept
我
full
をさせたことの賠
responsibility.
償を求めるつもりなら
They can deduct my next 100 years salary if they like.
この先100
Oh,
年
Yang Jing, no, it's not about that. son. It's like, that won't be necessary.
いや、それは不要だ。
That won't be necessary.
お前
The
は
Cloud
運
Knights
気
were
軍として
doing
の
their
責務
dirty
を果たしたま
duty.
で。何も間
I
違っ
should
て
be
はない。
apologizing for any damage I
む
caused
しろ当
myself.
時、あの場を切り抜けようと、お前には悪いことをしてしまった。今回こ
Oh, he came in a bad time. The general is busy with urgent work. You probably won't be able to meet with him today. But he did leave a message. Danhong. Do you recognize the person on the steps? No.
いや、
No.
知らないな。
If the general isn't available, I'll come
ま
back
た日を
another
改め
day.
るとしよう。
そう、
You don't
彼
remember
女の
her?
ことを忘れたんだ。
I see.
寿
I
命が
suppose the
転生
memories
す
of
る
your
と
previous
本
life
当に
really
前
were
世のこ
wiped
とを
after
すっ
the
かり忘
rebirth.
れちゃうんだね。
Also, you know this Qingzhou person knows.
あの方は
That
選
is
手ラフの
Jing
前
Liu,
代剣手。
the previous sword champion of the
あなたの
Jiangsu
前世、
Liufu.
陰月君とは
She
生
was
死
the
を共に
closest
する仲
friend
だっ
of
たの。
Embibber Lune,
そ
your
れどころか
previous
将軍様の
incarnation.
恩
She
師
was
でもあっ
also
た。
the general's master. Oh.
戦時の公文書によると、
According to the
彼
records of
女の
wars
剣の前
past,
に倒れた
her
北条の
blade
民は
has
数
slain
えきれないほど
countless
いたみ
denizens
た
of
い。
abundance.
増翼者の
Not
上
even
も
the feather
コリ
guards
ジンの不老も
of the wing
山
weaver,
ほど高かっ
Father
た騎
Wolf
銃で
of
さ
the
え
Borson,
その一撃を受け止
with
め
a
ることが
gigantic
できなか
mecha
ったと
beast
か。
could withstand a single strike from her.
当時はそれはもう
She's
名
a
を馳せてたの。
renowned legend. Oh.
でもそれ
However,
も大昔のこと。
those are ancient stories.
残念ながら
It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break
魔
free
王
of
からは逃れられなかっ
Mara.
た。
It is
魔王
said
に
that
落ち
in
た
the
慶
end,
様は狂い、
Jinglu
あま
lost
た
her
の摂政
sanity
を
and
犯した
slaughtered
挙句、
anyone in
域外に
sight.
逃亡した重罪
She
人に
was
なったと
deemed
言
a
われてる。
criminal and fled to the outer worlds. Anyone in sight, you say? As we see her on screen with a blindfold on.
本来
With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of bringing her in. For some reason,
なぜか行商人
she
を
arrived
装
on the
ったある
Lufu
容
with
疑
a
者と一緒
suspect
に
disguised
ラ
as a
フに現
traveling
れて
merchant
自首してきた
and
の。
said she wanted to turn herself in.
ただその条件
Her
として
surrender came with one
審
condition,
判を受ける前に
that she
自
be
由
allowed
な
a
一日
day
欲
of
しいと
freedom
言って
before
き
the
たんだ。
trial. She
林
wanted
園
to
長で
travel
旧
to
友たちに会い
Scalegore's
たいってね。
waterscape and meet with her old
で、
friends one last
理解しが
time.
たいことに、将軍様は
I
な
can't
ぜか
believe
それに
Jingwan
うなずいたの。
actually agreed.
将軍様が
Before he
世を
left,
離
he
れる
ordered
前、
us to accompany
私た
Jinglu
ちにあ
during
る
her
任務を
last day
起
on
こ
the
した。
Lufu.
ケイリ
We're
を複
hosting
数
an
ラ
honored
フで
guest.
の最後の一日を
We're
過ごさせるようにっ
escorting
て
a。criminal.
つまり客人の接待なんかじゃなく、これは罪人の護送だ。
Jingzu suddenly stops talking. Like her, you perceive a chill settling in the air around you.
来たか
Embibber
陰
Lune,
月よ。
you're here.
せっかくだ。
Since you've traveled all this
もっ
way,
と近くに来て
why don't you come and
昔
talk with
話でも
me?
どうだ。それとも
Or should I call you by your other
後
name
世
in
の
this
名で呼んで
lifetime?
ほしいか。
Danhong?
炭鉱。
Ooh. Wait, so why did they force Jinglu on the team right now? If technically she's still just over there, can I change off of her? Okay, good. I can change off of her. Actually, can I take her off the team? Is that possible? Oh. Oh, but it says the team must include Jinglu, so she has to be on the team. So she has to be on the team. But right now, she's currently in the overworld, not on our team. She's a destination to go to. Why was Jinglu put on the team at this moment? Why? I don't get it. Anyway, hi Jinglu.
我が泉州を離れるとき、こう聞いた。
When I left the
奴らがお
Jianshu,
前の鱗と
I heard they
角
took
を奪
away
い
your scales and horns,
強制的に転
forced you
生させ、
into a hatching rebirth,
また
and
You
detained
should
you
go
in the
to
shackling prison.
もう陰月君は存
I
在しな
thought
いと思
Embibber
ってい
Lune
た
had
が
been wiped from this world. But then
我
I
がラ
returned
フ
to
に帰ってみ
Lufu,
ると
and watched as you
まさか
parted the
再び
sea.
海を割り
After
潮を
all
引くお
these
前の
years,
姿が見られるとは
it was a magnificent sight to
さながら
behold.
覚醒の感がある
My past life is over. That's in character for
お前
Don.
の言う通り、陰月
The
君の人
life
生
of
は
the
幕を閉
Inhibitor
じた。
Lunae ended.
今お前の前
I
に立っ
stand
ているの
before
は
you a completely
全く
different
別人だ。
person.
ああ
I
分かっている
understand. The
人狼
sins of a
の輪
past
廻
life should be
転生を経
forgiven
ること
after
で
rebirth.
すべての宿業と
Now
罪
you
悪は
are
消えて
nameless,
しかるべきだからな
traveling across the galaxy.
今のお前は
But
四
can
方を
anyone
旅する
really
七死
bid
人でしかな
farewell
い
to their past?
だが人は本当に過去の自分を切り捨てられるのか
If my guess is
我の推測が
correct,
正しければ
the preceptors were
漁師たちは
unwilling to
流脈
allow
が
the
途絶えるのを
Incor
惜し
line
み
to end,
陰
and hoped
月
for
君を
Inhibitor
蘇らせよう
Lunae's
としたんだ
resurrection.
故に
That is why they tampered with the
脱
molting
輪の刑に
rebirth
小細工を浪して
and
世間
turned you
を
into
欺
what
き
you are now.
お前を今の姿にしたのだ
Let's see, choices here. Do you also wish to restore the High Elder succession? You want to make Inhibitor Lunae pay for what they've done? Tell me why you're here. Tell me why you're here is more assertive.
昔話をするために来たわけではないのだろ
You're not here to reminisce on
いい
old
加減
times.
う。目的を話した
Tell
ら
me
どうだ
why you're here.
先ほど
You
自
didn't
分族の
hear?
娘から聞いたはずだ
That Vidyahata
Dosta.
girl explained it clear
耳
as
でもおか
day.
しくなったか我が
I
ラハに
returned to the
戻ったの
Wufu
は
so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for
過
my
去の罪と向
sins.
き合うためただ
I did,
審
however,
判を
have
受ける
one
前に
request before the trial.
一日の猶予を請うた
I
のだ
asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends and to fulfill
新月であっ
promises
た
I
頃の
made
約束を
long
果たす
ago.
ために
Jingwon has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed to my request. How'd you know?
ということは、列
So
車に
you're
届い
the
た手
one
紙
that
は
mailed the
お
letter
前
to
が送
the
ったものだったのか。
Express.
ああ
That's right.
そうだ
That's right. That's, yeah. In the meantime. Are we back on the Express? Are we back on the Express? Or what's going on?
海
Ooh.
弱玉を隠さず
Lucha!
理量明月を吐く
The sea steps conceal no
人間境の
stone,
景色
and
は
Dragon's
詩
Breast
で
reveal
歌わ
the
れているよう
moon.
にそれで
The
美
scenery of
しい
Scaleboard's waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe.
けど
But, as a
僕のような
suspect,
容疑者
shouldn't
を
I
相手
be
に
bound and
汗も
interrogated
かけ
in
ず
the
牢
shackling
にも入れ
prison?
ないとは
Is it really
このような場所
appropriate
に
to
連
bring
れ
me
てき
to a
て
place
本
like
当に
this,
良かったのか
General?
い将軍殿
Ooh. This is definitely related to what happened at the end of the Wolfel story, and this isn't continuance?
あそこは厄介事が多すぎる。
Holding you in the shackling prison
こ
would
れ
be
以上
more
問題
trouble
を
than
増や
it's
すべき
worth.
ではないと思ってね。
For security
安全を
purposes,
考慮し、
we'll be
君にはこ
performing
こ
a
で審判
trial
を受けて
here.
もらう。
You just don't want to miss the play date with all your old friends, don't you, Jingwon? For security purposes. I suppose it's not my security you're talking about.
正確の
Stellaron's descent,
剣木
the
の蘇り
Ambrosio Arpa's resurrection,
そして壊滅
the
の指令
destruction
が
emanators
天白氏の節都市
impersonation
になり
of
変わって
the
いたこと。
Ambassador.
天白氏の
According
調査
to
に
the
よると
Skyfaring Commission's
君は招待と
investigations,
一緒に
you
ラフ
arrived on the
を訪れ
Lufa with
た
a group of
滞在
merchants.
していた数日
Didn't make a single
誰
trade
とも
during
貿
your
易活動を
stay.
行っていなかった
Your departure
そして
coincided
ちょ
with
う
the
ど
day
君
the
が離れる予
calamities
定
took
の日に
place.
災いは勃発した君は騒
We
ぎ
took
に
advantage
乗
of
じ
the
て
chaos
優
to
秀
sneak
国
into
に
the
忍び
shackling
込んだ
prison,
が
but
何も
seemingly
してい
took
ない
no course of action.
そして今
Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself.
怪しい
Your behavior is truly
どう考え
puzzling.
ても妙だ
I can't seem to
君
piece
のその
together your
行動を
motive.
果たしてどう解釈すればよいのか
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance. I admit, I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison. But in the end, I found that the Wulfo did not possess what I was looking for. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think to outrun the Alliance. Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Lucha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroudvale Star Zone? Or must I utter that tongue twister of a name? Ah. Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing, General. You flatter me. Fortunately, I did my research, or this conversation would have been quite dry. Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of suspicion? That is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Jianzhou Zhuling for a joint trial before the 10 Lords Commission and the 7 Arbiter Generals. Excuse me. Excuse me. However, at present you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape. That's always pleasure. It will be the last view of the Wulfo you ever lay eyes on. Oh. She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here hundreds of years ago. The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Invibiter Une, Donfang, the artful piloting skills of Bai Hang, the divine weapons crafted by the Zooming artisan Ying Xing, and the unmatched stratagem of the General. Yo, Zero! Yo! Welcome in! There is lag today, as per usual. How's your day been? I'm just doing some voice acting to keep everyone up to speed with what I'm doing. The 5 of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and the High Cloud Quintet disbanded as each of you went your separate ways. Lucho is speaking right now. You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here, but not for security reasons. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be overheard. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jinglu. Ooh, I really like this close-up of Jingwan's face right now. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. I'm gonna take a quick little screenshot. I think I might reset the connection here soon so that the lag can go away. Meanwhile, in the seat of divine foresight, we're going back now. Going back to Dan Heng and Jinglu over in the seat of divine foresight. We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories. Enjoy a glass of wine and reminisce about the good times. Oh, is that a disconnect? Is that a disconnect on from the... Oh no, it's just the audio was being glitchy for a second. I thought it was gonna do the disconnect for me. Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist, Yangqing?
Oh,
I would make a wonderful tourist. What? Yangqing is so confused.
小僧
Lower your
そう
guard,
浮か
young
ぬ顔を
man.
するな
I have already surrendered
我ら同盟に
myself to the
自首したのだ。
Alliance, and I will keep
それ
my
を保護
word.
にして逃げる気はない
Besides, your general has already
お前
agreed
た
to
ちの
my
将軍様
request.
も我の望みに応じたのだろうそしてイン
And
ゲツ
Bibudu
よ
Hune, you
お前
must
には共
accompany
に来て
me.
もらう
I won't take
Kyoshi
no
wa
for an
sasen
answer.
前世
Regardless
を
of
覚
whether
えて
you're
いるよう
still
な今
interested in
今
your previous life.
我の手紙を受け取
Accepting
った
my
のであ
letter
れば
means that you've accepted my
誘いに応じたこと
invitation.
になる
案内しろ。
Lead the way. Oh, Danhong.
さあ
Where should we
どこ
start?
から始める
Should we go to the Stargazer in the Valley first?
それと
Or
も
the Artisanship
構
Commission?
造詞にするか懐か
So
しい
many
日々が
memories are
雨
swirling
の中
inside my head.
それ
I
らが
can't
頭
get a
の
grasp
中を
on
駆け
any
巡
of
る
them.
だというのに我の手はそれに届かないはあ
When the
先週
people of
人
the
は
Sun shall live to
年
be
が
more
1000
than
を超えると
1,000 years old,
日々山
each
を
day
背
is
負い
like
ながら
carrying the
生
weight
き
of a mountain
ま
through
る
an
で迷宮をさまよっているかのようだ
interminable maze. Interminable.
場所を選ぶだけな
How
のに
hard is it to choose a
そんなに難しいわ
destination?
け
We're going to the
だ
Stargazer
ったら僕
Nagalia.
が代わりに選んだら
Navalia. Problem
よし
solved.
開成校にしよう
I keep misreading words for some reason today. The young are
小
the
僧は精が出る
antidote.
な
Stargazer Navalia it
お前の
is.
言う通りにしよう
Okay, I think this might be a good place to do the reconnect. Oh. Okay, there's a bit of a cutscene. Well, let's see.
精査が見たいなら玉海門にたくさんあるでしょ
Yeah, I'm gonna
顔
do
を上げれ
a
ば見られるっていうのになん
do
で
a
わざわざ
disconnect
開成校ま
reconnect
で
real quick. Hang on. Let me go ahead and take care of that. See, close out of this. I'll give it a minute. And there we go. There's that. Oh. Sorry, my OBS apparently disconnected for a bit. It just reconnected? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Am I still alive? It says I am, but apparently there was a disconnection from OBS. That's odd. Let's reconnect to Star Rail now. Reconnect. Alright. Right now, so I'm gonna bring it back up here. Do that. There we go. Now see, if it's the Starskiss you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way here?
小僧
Young
皇族
man,
の飛行士で
have you ever heard of Bai
白女
Hung,
なる名を
the
聞いたこと
Foxian
はあるか
pilot?
白寿
Bai Hung.
白
I
寿
think I've seen that name somewhere
聞い
before.
たことあるような
Still lag, but whatever. Let's see. Bai Hung. This name is unfamiliar to you and elicits no feelings. However, a voice inexplicably rings in your ears.
高貴なリュウソン様が雨を降らせて敵陣を水浸しにすればいいんです。私たちみたいな引き立て役は
Let the noble high elder drown an enemy in the enemy's rain. We just need to watch from the sky, I presume. Oh no, Don Hong's experiencing the flashbacks.
陰月よ
And Pipoderlune,
何か思い出
if
したのな
memories are returning to you,
言ってみては
share
どうだ
them. Oh, what is going on with my screen right now? I just noticed that. What's going on there? Don Hong definitely doesn't trust this person. I have two choices right now. Can't remember anything, only remember fragments. He would probably try to lie a little bit and say that he doesn't remember anything.
何も思い出せない
I can't remember anything.
嘘をつく
But
と
you've
は
learned how to lie.
お前もやさぐれてしまったか
Yeah, she sees right through him. Well,
まあいい
that's all in the past now.
どれも過
The
去の
reason we
運命
came to
に過ぎ
Stargaze Natalia is because I wanted to pay
海
tribute
星
to
港
her
に来たの
here.
はただあの子を弔うためだ
Hmm?
それって
Huh?
家族
You
の
mean the
慰霊祭のこと
Foxy and Soul soothing ceremony?
ああ
Yes.
亡き
Sending
者を
off of a
聖査に乗
star's
せ
gift.
星
It
空へと
represents the
送り出
voyage
す
of the deceased into the stars.
あの時は
Through
生
the
きていたゆえ
circumstances beyond my control,
まともに
I
別れ
never
の
had the
挨
chance to
拶も
bid
できな
farewell
か
to
ったか
her.
らな
It is something I have
ナ
regretted
フ
to
を
this
離れる
day.
前にこの心残りを片付けておきたかったのだだが
As for procuring a star's
聖
gift,
査の製造には
I know they
詳
can
しく
be
ない
manufactured here.
ここで
but
作
I
ってい
know
ると
nothing
い
of
う
the
ことしか
process.
知らなくてな
I see. Follow
じゃ
me.
あ僕についてきて
Oh, Yanqing's gonna help? Oh,
僕
you're
も
such
聖
a
査の
good
製造
man.
についてはさっぱりだ
I don't know anything about manufacturing star skips
ここの
too.
奇数を
But
動
getting
か
these
すのは
machines to work
そう
shouldn't be
難しく
too
はない
hard.
わ
Yanqing, what are you gonna do? Alright. Ah. I see Mara walking about. Time for battle!
正確
Fight! Alright, gotta fight with Jinglu. Unfortunately.
どけ
Out of my control.
騒ぎを起こしたくはない
Well, he has Don Hung here. I brought Jingwan, but I could probably replace Jingwan with someone else now since I know he's not here with us.
来帝よ
Oh, but his voice is so nice to listen to.
正義はここにあり
Let's see. Let's knock
懺悔するという
down this Mara's weakness. Put up a shield.
ランドゥの名のもとに
Here we go.
説を超え気づきしこの志仕事はない
Oh. That was some audio glitching. Oh boy. I have experienced some game crashes since the update, but I think that's a normal thing for phones with big updates.
見逃そう
Is that it takes a while for it to adjust? I could be wrong there.
今更こうかけも遅い
Since Jinglu is ice type, I think I'll replace my shielder with a Venturine. And I'll put Zhao Chu on the team for a fire type.
陛下慈悲なし
I'll do that once this battle is done. Oh, I need the burp. Ooh. That was a bit weak, but it felt good to take care of it. Let's see, okay, 2 of them are down. Just need to take care of the last one.
大事
Okay, the Mara went down, but now he's back up.
私に続け
Alright, I think Parrot's gonna get the last hit here.
懺悔するといい
There we go. Alright, time to go into the team lineup.
正確な邪推がまだ
There's
残って
still
る
Stellaron spirits lurking around. Ooh.
我ら二人のこと
No
は
need to worry about the
心配
two of
無用だ
us. Jingle was so confident in us. Alright, quick lineup. Jochu for fire, and Aventurine for shields. I have like half of my my men up to level 80. I need to fully get them all leveled up, but that takes a while because it requires energy. Can't go this way. So I gotta go up over here. See, let's put Jiaochu up front since he's super effective here. There we go. Into fight. Alright, I'll have Jinlu do damage over here. Let's see. Have Donghung use his ult that he charged up over on this one. And then I'll do his regular attack on the other one. Two of them are weak to wind right now. It's fighting against 3 right now. Let's see. I'll have Zhao Chu use his ults. Since he's ready. Oh, that's so good. Oh, have you guys seen that March got a new outfit? I think they were testing out the new outfit thing with Pom Pom and his whole thing. But now March has one too. And I'm guessing when you use her in battle, she's also in the outfit? I haven't tested that out yet, since I don't really use women. But if that's true, and there's a possibility of getting more outfits in the future, that means that animations in battle are also a possibility. So say... I wonder if it's possible to get, like, a costume change for Don Hong, where he keeps his hair length, but he dresses up in Imbibber Lune clothes. That might be interesting to see. Okay, apparently Jinglu has an ability where once she has a full energy thing, she can just immediately do a blast. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. But I guess that's pretty cool. Okay, that burp was a little bit better. Alright. I guess we gotta... Alright, we're gonna use the machinery. We've arrived. All ship production in Stargazer Navalia starts here. Just enter the command unit device. The vessel should be used to cultivate starskiff seeds will be activated. And a ship will appear in a skyport soon after. Oh, I remember now. I've seen Bai Heng's name in books before. You like to read? I couldn't tell. Hey, I don't read much, but the general forced me to finish a bunch of ancient volumes during my training. I remember one called Views of the Universe from the Starskiff. The author's name was Bai Heng. Is it Bai Heng or Bai Heng? Since Don Heng is Don Heng, I'm guessing it's Bai Heng. That's right. Bai Heng was the one who wrote that travelogue. It was actually really interesting. 90% of it was about starskiff crashes on different worlds and dangerous situations. It also had records of local species and ecosystems. Bai Heng kinda sounds like a chaotic person. I remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land her starskiff so many times? Then I realized that every time, she made the best of the situation and got back alive. Her luck really was out of this world.
その強運はすごいものだよね。
あ
Indeed.
あ、確か
Her
にい
luck
つも
always astonished us.
人を驚かせるほど
Whenever she
不運な子だ
piloted
った
a mission, you could almost guarantee a
聖査
narrow
で
escape
出
from
世
the
すれば
jaws of some abundance
北条の
behemoth,
民の居住に飲み
or a
込まれたり
miraculous return from behind
敵
enemy
陣の後方に
lines.
墜落したりしたものだ。おかげで
Very few star skiffs she
あの子が乗っていた
piloted were
聖査
able
が
to return to port in
元
one
の原型を
piece.
保ったまま寄港
The
したこ
folks
と
at
は
the Skyfaring
ほとんどない
Commission secretly referred to her as
天
the
白
Star
氏の者
Skiff
たちから
Killer.
は聖査殺しとまで呼ばれてた。あの口が
She
思い
also
つきで
possessed
言
an
った悪い
uncanny
ことは
ability to predict
十
future
中八九
events.
現実となってな。
Inauspicious ones, at least.
その恐ろ
Every
しさ
ill
ゆ
omen
え
that came out of her mouth
次
would
第に
sure
運気
enough
軍の
come
中に
true.
は彼女
Very
と
few
同行しよ
Cloud
うと
Knights
する
had the
者が
courage to
ほぼ
accompany
いな
her
くな
on
っていた。
missions.
だが
However,
生き
when
延
it
び
came
ること
to
だけに関して
surviving,
は
her fortunes were
驚くほど恵
incredible,
まれていた。
even in the worst
どんな
situations
危機にも陥
imaginable.
ろうとも
She would
あ
always
の子は
turn the
切り抜けて
tide.
きたからな。運
Luck
は
is a
実
type
力
of
のうち
strength, after all.
あの
I
聖
hope
査
that this
殺しの
ship,
ために作った
built
船
for
も
the Star Skiff Killer,
彼
will
女
also
の
be
よう
able
に
to
正
return
解へ
to
帰
the
ることを
stars.
祈ろう。
Before long, the Star Skiff assembly line and started to operate.
これでよし。
That'll do it.
聖査の製
The
造
Star
が始
Skiff
まったよ。
assembly has been activated.
しばらくしたら聖
The
査は
Star
自
Skiff
動
will
的
take
に
shape
組み
and
上が
enter
っ
the
て
skyport.
空
Let's
港に
wait for
入
it
る。
there. It won't be
そこで
long.
待とう。
助かった。
Thank
小僧。
you, young man. Yangqing is so sweet. He's such a sweet boy.
ほら見て。
See?
聖
The
査
Star
がもう
Skiff is
完成し
complete.
た。
ラフを
After
離
being
れ
away from the Wufo for
ど
so
れだけ経っ
long,
たか。
I can finally say
や
farewell
っとお
to
前
you.
に別れを告げることができるな。
白寿先輩は
What
その後
happened to
どう
Bai
なった
Hung
の？
in the end?
その
In the
後
end.
か。言うま
I
で
do
も
not
ない
think
だ
the
ろ
details are necessary.
う。何しろ
We're here today
あ
to
の子の最
commemorate
後を
her.
弔うために立っているのだからな。陰月
And
よ、
Bibber Une,
出
do
骨
you
を切
still
ったあの
remember
一
the
戦
battle against Shuhu?
を覚えておるか。
See. It was a bloody battle against the denizens of abundance. Don Feng fought in that battle. I can't remember any of it. I think with all his data collection, Don Hong might know about it. But if she's asking that he remembers, he probably wouldn't remember it.
何も
I
思い出
can't
せない。
remember anything.
教えてやろ
Let
う。
me refresh your memory.
あの一戦で
During that battle,
白寿の
Bai
見つけ
Hung,
は
being the
つい
headstrong
に
girl
敵
that she
に
was,
賜った運を使い
managed to exhaust the luck that was bestowed upon her by the Rainbow Arbiter.
奴は一人で
She
戦場に
charged
飛
ahead
び込んだ
and shattered enemies' defenses,
それに
allowing the Shansho
同盟の兵士たちは
soldiers to
出
break
骨の
through the Shuhu's
血図極海を突破し、
sanguinary
そ
abyss
してお前を
and awaken you from
人
your
気を
dragon's
から呼び
delirium.
戻した。
She was not able to walk out of that fight.
白寿が
We
再
all
び戻
shoulder
って
a
くる
debt
ことは
that we
な
will
かっ
never be able to repay.
た。我
For the Cloud
運気
Knights,
軍にとって
giving up one's life on the battlefield
戦
is
場
an
で死
honor.
することは誉れである。
But that wasn't something you
だが
believed
陰
in
月、
Bibitur Lune.
お前はそれに納得しなかった。お前は
You couldn't accept that Bai
白寿
Hung
が
was
命
gone.
を落としたことを受け入れ
Instead
ら
of
れず、
leaving her to eternal rests,
あの子に
you decided to.
安らか
You
に
made
眠
a
るはず
mistake
だっ
that
た
can
あの
never
子
be
に
undone. Ooh. Ooh, we're hinting at something terrible. Hmm?
何も言うな。
There was no need to respond.
もう
Bibitur
答え
Lune.
など重要ではない。
Your answer is no longer important.
陰
And
月よ、
now, I will send
我
off
は今よ
this
り
star skiff.
この星座を旅立たせる。
Learning more about Dunfang in the past. Release star skiff.
お前の祝福を持ってきたぞ。
I've brought your flag on.
白寿。
It was a gift handmade by him,
あいつが
though
お
he
前
never
のた
got
め
the
に彫っ
chance
た
to
も
give
の
it
な
to you
のだ
in
が、
person.
自分の手で渡すことが叶わなかったのだ。すま
I'm
ん。
sorry it took so long for me to find it.
最近になりよう
Only
やくこれを見つけ
by
てな。
bringing it to you will my nightmares be
こ
calm.
の思考をお前に送ることで、我は少しの間だけ悪夢から覚めることができそうだ。お
I
前
will
に託され
fulfill
たこ
what
と
you
は
asked of me.
必
I
ず
will
や成し
keep
遂げ
my
よう。
word,
たとえ
even if
星
it
を切り
requires
落
me
と
to
すこと
cut
にな
down
ろう
the
とも、
stars in the sky.
その約束を違えることはない。 さあ、
Let's go.
行こう。
The Artisanship Commission is
次は
next.
構造紙に向かうぞ。
The air is tense. It is quite tense. Oh, that was another audio glitch. Since the Emperor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations. Even the Artisanship Commission prize creation furnace is hanging on by a
増加
thread.
航路まで危ういでは
Let
な
me
い。
reread that. That was bad. Even the Artisanship Commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
突然の出来
The
事だった
crisis
から
happened
ね
too suddenly.
話に
All
よ
the
ると
craftsmen and
多くの
apprentices
匠や弟
fled.
子が慌ただしく逃
Only
げ
a
た
single
中
master craftsman,
ある老師だけが残
craftsman
って
was left to
こ
hold
こ
the
を
line
守ったと聞いたよ
until reinforcements arrived.
それで外からの支
That's
援
how
を
the
迎え入れ
creation
て
furnace was saved.
増加航路を救ったらしい
ほう、
Interesting.
面白い。
Stubborn beyond valuing his own
かたく
life.
なに意志を貫くとは、
That reminds me of an extremely arrogant
願望の強い
acquaintance.
ある旧友を
If he
思い
were
起こ
here
さ
to
せ
see
る。
the chaos of the Artisanship Commission
奴
today,
が構造紙のこの低た
he
らく
would
ぶりを見
burst
た
into
ら、
laughter at the Shan
先
show's
週人を無能と笑
incompetence.
うだろうな。
そんなことない
What's that supposed to
危
mean?
機を前に
What's wrong with saving your own
命を
life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to
何
arrive?
が悪いっていうの
だが、
And yet, where were the Cloud Knights when danger was at the door? From what I
ここを
heard,
救ったのは、
it was a group of
種族の旅
outworlders
人だと
that
聞い
came
た
to the rescue.
ラフの当店
The
は
Wolf
広い
of
から
Delves are big
それに、
places.
多くの
Besides,
部隊が
some of the
両
troops
生
were
の征伐に
deployed
参
to
加して
the
いた
Yaojing's
だから
campaign.
運気軍も
The Cloud Knights
隅
were
々
spread
にまで
thin.
目を配れなかった
It
ん
was
だ
impossible to guard
その時
everywhere
は
at
人手が足りな
once.
くて
そうだ、
Young man,
小僧。
why don't we continue our
前
previous
回の勝負を
contest?
もう一度やらぬか。
Show me whether the sword
お前の誇る
techniques you
剣術が
are so proud of
どれ
have
ほど進歩し
improved.
たのか見てやろ
Hey, that's a reference to that.
僕の手を
You
借りて
just want me to
ここ
do
を
all
掃
the
除したい
work.
だけだろ
You think I'm gonna
自首
grant
した犯罪
endless
者だっていう
requests
の
for a
に
criminal?
注文の多いやつだね
今回はお前
You
が
go
先
ahead
に
this
行け。
time. We'll meet up at the
増加航路で合流
creation
しよう。
furnace.
して
Why did you send him away?
他でもな
It
い。
is of no importance,
お前
but
と
you and I
長く手
haven't
合わ
had
せ
a
をしてい
decent
なかったから
contest in
な。
ages.
俺は戦うつも
I
り
don't
など
plan
ない
on fighting.
やり先を我
I'm
に
not
向けろ
asking
と
you
は
to
言っ
point
て
your
いな
spear
い
at
だろう。
me. Could it be that the abominations here aren't enough to motivate you? Ooh, fight time, fight time. Fight! Is this an actual disconnection? Disconnection! Let's see, Jingle was saying, even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit. The first disconnect of stream, almost an hour in. That's in 7. Like you never forgot. Jingle, why are you so desperate to try to get Dan Heng to remember? He is Dan Heng! Respect his identity! Alright, let's connect. When we get back into it, I'm gonna see what Jinglu's ult does. Like, if it's an AoE attack, then that helps a lot. But if it's not, then I'm probably not gonna use it. Alright, ults. Okay, it's an AoE attack. Oh, it's a blast attack. My bad. Ooh. Damn. That's a bit crazy. Her eyes went all soulless. Ooh, lots of audio glitches right now, but I think this happened last time too, when there was a big update. So hopefully this doesn't continue happening. You know? I would hate for it to continue happening, because that would make streaming kinda sucky. Anyway, the Mata Struck are getting back up. Go ahead and just take you out. Oh. Looks like she's doing her one attack thing. I guess she can build that up over time or something? Was she laughing? I don't have my expert Honkai Star Rail person in chat today, so I have no idea what's going on. Come on already! Yangqing is... Yangqing's getting impatient. Oh, disconnect! Looks like it's gonna make up for disconnects. Let's see, we're an hour in. I want to say we're maybe like 2/3 of the way done? Based on previous experience with companion missions? We gotta be close, yeah? I am almost out of Mountain Dew. It's kind of insane that I can't really drink it all that well because it's almost out. Yeah, you got my permission. It's all fine. It's all fine. There we go. Yangqing, come on already! What took you so long this time? Don't get anxious, Lune. We have all the time in the world. We only have one day, in case you forgot. Alright, time to take this guy out. This spear still recognizes you as its master. Do you know who crafted it for you? It's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it. Jingu really is trying to gaslight him into trying to remember. Okay, her ult's ready, but I think I'll wait for... What? Actually, since the enemy just summoned 2 Mata soldiers, I'll go ahead and use it now. Let's see. Yeah, let's go like this. Ooh. That's like a crescent moon strike or something? Let's see, Don Hung's gonna have his ult up right here. I'll have Zhao Chu use his ult.
一年の学り
And Aventurine is super effective too, so let's do Aventurine's ult.
同点
Ult after ult after
超
ult.
無一角
お褒めに預かり光栄です。せっかく来たのですから
Oh, I love Zhao Chu's voice.
ぜひ召し上がってください。
Oh, so good. Alright, Aventurine. Ah, so close to getting a weakness break there.
全てを失うかはたまた全てを手に入れるか全部買いだ
Let's see, blast damage from Jingwu. Let's do it like this. That
や
works.
はり火に油を注ぐのは楽しいですね。
Yes, yes, very fun.
八角を足しましょう。
負けられないな
Alright, we got half the enemies down now. Oh, audio is glitching again. Not quite a disconnect, but it's close. It's gotta be close, yeah? She's laughing again. From that blast damage she's doing. Let's see. Since we're close to the end, I don't think I need to set up more shields at this moment. I wonder if Zhao Chu got another outfit, what sort of fan he would have. Because that seems to be tightly... Like, that seems to be a huge part of his idol animation in battle, is having that fan. So what sort of fan would he have in a different outfit? Oh, I'm so curious about it. Like, the potential of all the different outfits that could possibly be. Now that new outfits can be added to characters, it's just... That's so good. Okay, battle over now. You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely the reincarnation of Dan Feng and have nothing to do with his sins. And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything. But you cannot run from combat, Dana. Your spearmanship is identical to Indibajoune's. Combat is like smelting, purging the impurities with burning flames, and exposing a person's true nature. Those are the words of the one who made the cloud piercer for you. Do you remember? Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really, to see someone so arrogant get along with someone so proud. Let's try hard to remember. The name of that person flutters at the edge of your thoughts like a leaf in the wind, but it remains elusive and unclear. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. I will let all the Jianshou know that a brief moment of my life is worth more than their long and meaningless lives. Yingxing. Is that the name? You still remember his name. When he was but a child, he swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Jianshou, to receive training. When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword,
幼子だった。
But he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the artisanship commission by the time he was 100 years
構造師の
old.
万般の工芸を学び
The
尽
little
くすと言
brat
って
was
お
no
っ
less
たな。
arrogant than the high elder.
あの子犬はリュウソンに引けを取らぬぐらい傲慢であったぞ。
She used the word ko inu, which I'm pretty sure means child dog?
我はあの理想だけ
At
を
first
追い
I
求
wasn't
め
too
る
fond of his defiant
堅
nature,
くなな性格が
but when we met
も
again,
ともと気に食わ
he
な
was
か
able
っ
to
た。
craft weapons that astonished the master
だが
craftsman.
再び会うと
He even snatched the
奴の作った
artisanship
文具は
commission title of
匠たちでさえ
furnace
及ばぬ
master.
域に達していた。こうしかし残念
Unfortunately,
なことにあれ
the
は
Alliance would never allow a short life
一回の
species to run the artisanship commission.
同盟が
He was only able to prove his
構造師を
worth
任せるわ
alongside
け
the
がない。
us outcasts, in the end.
結局
Nope. I won't do it by too fast. Sorry. Okay, Yangqing, what's up?
お姉さん
You didn't
わざと
go
僕に
easy
先
just so
を
I would
譲
get
った
here
んじゃないよ
first, did
ね
you?
まさ
Of
か
course not.
お前の
Your
剣
technique
の腕
must
が
have
成
improved
長
so
していたが
much
ゆえ
that I
に
simply couldn't
追い
keep
つ
up
けな
with
かっ
you.
ただけだ。
それで
Hmm.
今回は
So,
その
are we
関
here
連
to
士の先輩を
commemorate your
弔
short life
すのに
species friend?
盗み聞きとは
Eavesdropping is a
干
bad
渉しないな。
habit.
それに
Besides,
我は
when did I
奴が
say he
死ん
was
だ
no
と言っ
longer
た
in
か。
this world?
でも短命種の寿命じゃ
Even the
救命
cryo
カプセル
capsules
にだっ
wouldn't
て
be able
長
to
く入
extend
れ
the
ない
life expectancy
も
of a
し生
short
きて
life
るのなら
species for
も
long.
うご老体だろう
If
ね
he is still alive, he must be ancient. He became a long life species?
彼は
He transformed into a long life species?
その通り
Correct.
運
Such
命
are
と
the
はかような
twists
冗
of
談を
destiny.
好むからな。知恵と知
Some
性に
people
あ
are
ふれ
born
た
with
ものでも
unparalleled foresight
人によっ
and
ては運命
exceptional
の転換期に
intelligence,
最
but make
も
the
愚
most
かな選択を
ill-advised
する。
choices at destiny's crossroads.
奴はその
As
聡
smart as he
明な頭で
was,
企てたの
He
だ。
made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the
Inmates to
abundance
Kyoraku
emanator
shi.
to aid in
北
Bipper
条の
Lume
指令の血
in
肉で
resurrecting his
亡くなった
deceased
友を生き
companion.
返らすことをな。だが
He stupidly turned him
奴の
into a
愚行は
monster.
己を不
His
死の怪
stupidity
物に
turned
変
him
え
into
た
a。monster, cursed with
魂魄は
immortality.
散り、
His
生
soul
前
was
最も
shattered
罪
and
すみな
became the
存在
evil
へ
that
と
he
落ちた。
hated most. The
運命
irony.
とは、かくも人をもてあそぶのだな。
Mm.
お姉さん
For an old
自分
friend,
の旧友
you
に
don't
同
seem
情
to
す
have
る
that
気が
much
全く
pity.
ないみたいだね。
もう一度
I
や
gave
り
him a
直す
second
機会を
chance.
与えたことは
Does that count?
同情に値しないだろうか。
A second chance?
彼に何をした？
What did you do to him?
あれは英語
He should have
優
been
秀国
eternally
に囚わ
jailed
れ
in
る
a
はずの
shackling
所領
prison
であ
for
っ
his
た。
crimes.
だが
I gave him a different
我
kind
は
of
別の形で
freedom.
自由を与えたのだ。
I took the
前世
shell
の
that
業を
once
永
held
遠に
his
忘
soul
れぬよ
and passed my
う、
sword
あの柄
techniques
の
on to
袋を
him.
持っていき、
I let him
剣術を教
die
え
100 deaths
百死を与
to
えた。
remind him of the karma of his previous
神
life.
聖を得た奴は
Afterward,
自分に名
I
前
heard
ま
he
で
was
つけたらしい。
and even gave himself a name.
そろそろ時間
We
か。
idle too long.
次は
Let's head to the
探
alchemy
偵士に
commission.
向かうぞ。
Who is she talking about? Meanwhile, in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall Scale Gorge waterscape. Oh, we're back to Jingwan! As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living beings turned into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it, General? The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edicts. To continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and a cycle of life and death restored. Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded. Take me, for example. My powers originate from the abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for shoreline species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an Aeon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. This is Luoja speaking. So, in order to sever Yaoshi's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution. Your master happened upon the revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and discovered a solution. I'm listening. I apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the shooting. As I expected, your surrender was just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter the Zhuling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal. That is your true agenda. And the purpose of the contents of your coffin. Oh? General, you said it yourself. This is beyond your control. It is the law of the Alliance. We cannot deviate from it. Splendid. Well done. This was a spectacular move. Blade. You've changed, Jingwan. The man I knew would have never admitted he was bested. Oh. No! I want to see more! In the meantime, we're going back! The suspense! Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here? I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I am here for the same reason anyone would be. For a checkup and consultation. Patience, young man. We're not far from Scale Gorge Waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an end. Oh, time to talk to Bailu! So, we are getting to the close, near the end here. Bailu! Donha! What is the prize? Are you not feeling well? Please come this way. She's here for a consultation. Miss Bailu, she's here for a consultation. Why do you keep making me repeat myself? Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something else? My eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors.
実は龍女
Do you
様
have a way to soothe my
近頃
mind,
夜に
Dragon
動悸が
Lady?
してよく眠れなくてな。心
Those symptoms. Don't sound like my area of expertise. Who cares? The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand. We'll start by checking your pulse. You'll need to take some translucent worms so I can take a closer look. Translucent worms? Bailu's taking someone's pulse. Oh, your hand! It's freezing! Please wait, Don Hung. Can I speak to you for a minute? Your friend here has a very peculiar condition. Her pulse is extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that she... There's no cure.
もう救いようがないという意味か。
Let the healer make the professional diagnosis! Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. Looks like there's a dark current running and pulsing between her core S and her veins.
それに胆腑と脈略の間で暗流が通ってるかのように拍動を打ち続けておる。このような奇病は見たことがない。
I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
わしのところに連れてきてはくれぬか?
Decline! Respectfully.
実は
Today is her last day on the Luofu. What a shame! If she could stay for a few days, I might be able to figure out how to cure her. I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water from this point on. Come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure her, but it'll... no, wait. Where did my big medicine box go? I'm sorry. Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled, things have been a mess around here. Don Hung, you might come with me to retrieve my medicine? I could use your skills. Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady? I'll come along as well. No, no trouble at all. It's no bother. A little walk will do me some good. I can smell the herbs. It's somewhere around here. Hey, give me back my medicine box. That thing runs so fast. Don't let it get away. Oh, looks like we're fighting a monkey. Looks like we're fighting the big ape. There's an even bigger monster protecting this one. When did so many creatures start visiting the Alchemy Commission? Careful. Allow me to eliminate these obstacles, Dragon Lady. Stand back. The chill of my sword freezes everything in its path. Oh, battle time! See here. Gonna start with Zhao Chu's ult and Don Hong's ult. And then after Jinglu uses her attack, I'll use her ult. There we go. So this is why your hands are cold. Well, not quite, Bailu. Not quite. Alright, let's go ahead and knock out the weakness break for the White Wolf. I'll do lots of damage here with Jiaochu's Blast. I'll use Aventurine's Shield ability. Alright, the White Wolf is down. The Ape is going to attack Aventurine. Where do we go? Let's see, let's take out this other wolf now. It advances the ape's move, but that's alright. The cold isn't something normal flesh could withstand. Ooh. Let's get a weakness break with Don Han here. Going to do a few more big attacks. Single attack here will be good. I think I'll use the Venturine's ult since the weakness break makes it weaker to other moves. Let's see here. Just a basic attack here sounds good with me. Oh, audio glitching. Oh. Oh. Okay, not a disconnect. Ooh, but... Ooh, my ping is going up on my phone. I can see it's like near 300. Oh dear. Please, last long enough for me to finish the mission, please. Let's see, we're almost done here. I think we'll save Jiaochu's ult for another battle. Let's set up shields with Aventurine again. And I think... Let's see, I'll use basic attack here so that Don Han can... Oh, never mind! Battle's over. The residuals did their job. Alright, let me make sure nothing's missing. Excellent. The calming Valerian and key strengthening infusions are here. Let's head back. Never make a patient wait too long. Oh. Jinglu? All good? Apologies again for the delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind. Very well. The fate of wildlife species is inevitable, even with the best doctors. You're Mara-struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at all. But with the incident on the Luofu, I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs of incoherence, delirium, or frightening physical mutations. You don't seem to have any of that. I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I may be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at its limit. And yet, I still have many unfulfilled wishes, and plenty of unfinished business. I see! So you've learned to live with your illness. I can't help much with issues of the spirit, but the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to regress. Really? How unfortunate. My hatred overshadows my other emotions.
憎しみが
I
最も
chose to
強い
hold on to it, to
そして
embrace
我
it,
はそれを選び
and use it to
握りし
maintain
め
my
たのだ。
existence.
己の存在を維持するためにな。この手で握
All
れ
I
るもの
have
は
left are the
も
sword
は
in my
や剣
hand
と過去の憎
and
し
my
みのみ。
hatred of the past.
これさ
If I
え
am
も手放
without
せ
either
と
of
いうの
them,
であれば
I would fall
Whatever.
into an empty void.
骨の髄まで虚無に陥るだろう。
Mm.
リュウジョ様のお言葉
Thank
に
you for your
感謝する。
advice, Dragon Lady.
こうして
Meeting
リュ
you
ウジョ
has
様に会
provided
え
me
た
more
だけで
healing than any kind of medicine.
薬よりも100倍の効果があったところで
By the way,
ここ数
among
日
those you've treated in recent
包
days,
帯を巻いた
did you
者は
notice a person
リュ
in
ウジョ様のもとを
bandages?
訪ねなかったか。
Gotta stretch my neck a bit.
包帯
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know?
すぎて何とも言えぬな。
I'm not sure. We get injured patients from all over the Zhensho for treatment, and the number of injuries we see has skyrocketed since the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
怪我人がたくさん出てるからの。
背が
The
高く
person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a
暗い
serious
表情の
expression.
男だ。
He also carries a crude sword with him at all times. Have you seen someone like that, Dragon Lady?
リュウジョ様。
Hmm. Oh! Yes, someone came by today that matches that description. Hmm. He must have suffered from some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood. Though, from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
わしが処方した薬も持っていかなかったぞ。
He's probably looking for a different kind of
別の
medicine.
形での処方だったのかもしれんな。
Hmm.
となると、
Well then,
これ
it
で
would
全員
seem
揃
that
った
everything
わ
is
け
in
か。
place. Let's go and meet our old friend.
旧友たちに会いに行くとしよう。
We're going to the Scale Gorge waterscape. Correct? We are finally connecting timelines. Yes. Blade, and here we are. Yes. And Lucha is there.
その男はもう
Take this
連
man
れて行ってよい。こ
This
れ
does
からの
not
ことは
involve him.
彼と無関係だ。
元凶
Young Jing. Oh. Oh. Oh.
これで揃ったな。
And so everyone is present.
数百年が
I
過
never
ぎた
thought the
今
High Cloud Quintet
雲上の
would be
ご
able
騎
to
士が
gather again in the
またこう
same
して集まれる
place
とは。
after hundreds of years.
我の記
If
憶
I
が
remember
未だ定か
correctly,
であれば、
The five of us made a
700
promise
年
here
前
together 7
我ら
centuries
5人は
ago.
この場所であ
We
の
promised
誓
that
い
no
を
matter
立て
what
た。
happened, we would gather
何
here
があろうと
together
ま
and
た
share a
集ま
drink.
り杯を交わそうと。されど
How sad that the
林
Scale
炎鏡は
Gorge
空に
waterscape
かかり、
remains empty
世は
while the
天
world,
保のご
world
とし。
continues to turn. Some of
我ら
us
5
have
人
been
の中には
reborn,
生
while
まれ変わ
others
っ
were
た者も
denied
いれば
death.
再
Some
任
have
とな
become
った者もい
criminals,
る。
while others
そして
can no longer fulfill their
もう
promises.
誓いを果たせなくなった者も
And in the end, our friendship
互
is
い
no
の情
more.
さえも消えてなくなった。じきに我は
Soon,
枷をか
I
け
will
ら
be
れ
shackled and tried.
審判を受ける
This
こ
will
と
be
に
the
なる。
last you see of me.
ひ
This
と
is
たび
why
別
I
れ
sent
れば
out the invitations before
二度会う
departing,
ことはないだろう。
hoping that everyone would be gathered here
Yueni.
for my final farewell.
離れる前に皆を初めて出会った場所に招いた。人は
Of
5人、
5 people,
代価
3
は
must
3
pay a
つ。
price.
主会の
And
隠
they were
密は
Dragune, The chief culprit chose to use the transmutation arcane as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen. Yingxing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lune in his evil. He fell, becoming an immortal abomination. As for Jinglu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath. Now, it is time we pay for what we have done. Danhong, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lune. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. I don't like that. I don't like that. I will prevent it. Blade. What a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Yingxing's regrets. Blade is Yingxing? Is that what I'm hearing? And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet. It is time to say goodbye. Aww. I'm gonna go talk to Blade. So, Blade. Hi! Hello! Blade coldly looks at you. Oh. Yeah. Suppose that makes sense. Ooh, look at the height difference. Let me... He is very tall. I like that. Okay, continuing the mission. Can I speak to Jingwan before Jinglu? No, it's only Jinglu. A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. What a depressing reunion. Jingwan, is it not time you sent me to the Shu Ling? The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchue. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategists just so happen to take an interest in the case. They set up a Decalite reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the two of you beforehand. Two? Us? Me? Jingwan, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plans of others. But in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we all just pawns in a game of the gods. I'm sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter. I will deviate if you insist. But this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory. Then, I shall see this gamble through. Ooh. Wait, Jingu, before you leave. You still owe me my due. I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator. Oh. He did. But you still owe me the attempts. Are we gonna fight against Blade? Is this gonna be a Blade boss fight? I told you when I taught you the way of a sword. I am uninterested in drawing my blade against someone who does not long for life, who only wants to be slaughtered. You will only draw against an opponent. Jingu, allow me to repay you for your teachings. Savor the moments. I will deliver you a brief moment of death. Is this gonna be a really cool cutscene, or am I gonna have to fight? Oh, it's a really cool cutscene! Okay, oh. We were here once. 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking about the future. Oh, their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would fall indefinitely before us, like a Jansho lifetime. Yet dreams will eventually fade when clouds hit the sky. Okay, so I was busy reading, so we're gonna have to wait for the lag to catch up in order for the play-by-play of what actually happened. A familiar feeling. Almost as if we returned to my first sword lesson. Used the sword you crafted, pierced and sliced. And impaled me time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, why did you and Imbibitone commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer. Oh, the cutscene is playing, but I'm still reading. Hopefully you guys can have fun with that. Which is why I asked the question as you looked straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again? I'm taking a screenshot of this. This was a really cool image here, with all 5 of them. Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why? In the end, you unleash the final piercing blow, Left both me and the sword in
俺
the
と
withered
剣を
grave.
あの枯れた塚に残して去っていった奇妙
The
なこと
miraculous
に
thing is
こ
that
の
in my
短
breathing
く
moments
夢
of
の
death,
ような死の中で俺
all
の
the
苦
pain
痛
went
は
away.
少しだけ和らいだ気がした
Like
杯
when we
を交
drink
わしてい
down our
た
sorrows.
あの日々のように
Oh. 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 He's back. Oh. Wait. Oh. 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 Oh, my heart hurts. Oh. Oh my. Let's talk to everyone before talking to Jinglu. Can we talk to Jingwan? No. Can we talk to Yangqing? No. Wade? He's staring off into the distance. Okay. Jinglu. Inhibitor Lune. What do you plan on doing next? Going to return.
この会合が終わ
Once
った
this
ら
gathering ends,
俺は列車に
I will
戻って
return to the
旅を
Express
続ける予
to
定だ
continue my journey.
列車
The
は
Express won't be
い
able
つ
to
まで
carry
も
you
お前を乗
forever.
せて走り続けることはでき
Your
ない。
friends all have burdens of their
か
own,
つての我らと同じく
just as we did back
お
then.
前の友人たちも皆自身の思惑を抱えている。ナフを
I
離れ
did
た
think
時
about giving up revenge
我は復讐
and
を
letting go of
諦め
everything when I fled the wolf
全
years
てを
ago.
放り出そうとした。
However,
だが年
as
月
time
を重ね
passed,
るにつれ
it became more and
そ
more
れは次第
clear.
に鮮明になって
It
ゆ
was like
き
an old friend that accompanied
長
me
く付き添
every
った友
passing
人のよ
day,
うに耳
always
元でささ
nagging
やい
in
て
my
きた。
ear.
魔音に落ちた
The
時の
memories
所
of
業
what
が
I
全
did when I
て
was martyr struck
我
are
の
deeply
頭に刻
rooted.
まれ離れない
Since I am unable to rid myself of them,
だから
I decided to face
我
them
はそ
head
れ
on
に
in
向
the
き合う
end.
ことにした。この目で
Maybe
豊
when I
穣
witnessed the fall
が
of
死す
the
るところを見
abundance,
た頃には
you,
お前
Yingxing,
も王政
Yingxing
も
will find true release.
真の下脱を得られているかもしれぬな。
Goodbye, Imbibitor
さらばだ
Lune.
陰月
Okay, now I can talk to everyone else. Oh my god. Okay, in order of talking, I'm gonna go Yangqing, Jingwan, then Blade. Dan Hong, Sensei. The general wants me to forget about everything I saw today. He's just trying to protect you. I understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Sword plays a lot simpler. I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way you guys did? Oh, Yangqing has a lot to think about. No, Don Hong, support him. Support him. Yeah, you say you have to go, but I'd like you to support him, please. Goodbye for now, Don Hong Sensei. I hope next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances. This is a sad mission. Jingwan.
行ってしまったね。
She's gone.
生まれ変わった
All
君に
this
とっ
must
て
have seemed like the silly
この全
performance
て
to
は
someone
切
newly
烈な芝居に
reborn.
見えるだろう。
But I am unable to
旧友た
prevent
ちが
my
互
old
いに
friends
刃を
from
向けて
taking
いたと
sides
いうのに
against one another.
私はそれを止めることができなかった。
Should I be responsible for Don Feng's actions? Oh. Don-hong.
己が何者か
Who you are is a question that only
この
you
質
can
問に
find the
答えられ
answer
る
to.
のは己だけだ。たとえ粒子たちの
Even
企
if
み
the
で
Preceptor's
本当に輪廻
interference
転生をして
denied
い
you
な
a
かっ
true
たとしても
rebirth.
ね。
I have to go.
ああ、
Yes.
炭鉱。
It has been a long day for you,
君も
Don-hong.
もう帰った方がいい。
Time to bid farewell to Blade. Ah, I'm having emotions. I am experiencing feelings. Ah. Blade.
あの女の
She
剣で
couldn't
も
do
な
it
せ
with
ぬ
her sword either.
今
She
も変
still
わらず
couldn't do
渓
it.
流には不可能ということか。
Blade coldly looks at you.
どうやら
But you have
俺
no
らは
choice but to continue
こ
the
の追行を
pursuit.
続けるしかなさそうだ。
This is the price the two of us
これが
must pay.
貴様と俺が払うべき代価なのだろう。
Ooh, two choices here. Just give up, or if you wish, I will see it through. I think Dan-hong might say to see it through, even if he himself doesn't remember.
ならば
I will see it
俺
through.
も最後まで付き合おう。
エリオの脚本に
Elio's
よ
script
れ
still
ば
requires you to
貴
stay
様には
alive
まだ生きていてもらう必要がある。
for now.
そして
I don't mind
俺は
prolonging my
復讐
vengeance.
が長く続く
It
こと
might be
も
more
構わない。
interesting that way.
その方が面白いからな。
Oh. Oh, a new message? From the Express? Is everything okay, Don-hong? That's me. And then March says, Nozomi, I heard you received an anonymous letter, and we were worried. And I heard you received an anonymous letter, and we were worried, so we came here to check on you, but you weren't in the archives. Did that poker-faced Shadowrun Hunter Blade give you any trouble again? I went to meet some old friends. That's a relief then. Oh, by the way, don't forget to head back to the Express early. Himiko says she made coffee for us. Oh no. And that is the mission complete. And that's the end of that. And now we're back in the archives. And back as Nozomi. Oh. You know what? This song is appropriately somber for the scene that's playing. So... I'll let this play as you guys watch and catch up to everything I just did. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to Twitch and find someone to raid for today. Oh, also gotta let all those emotions sink in. Oh my god. Like, there weren't a lot of, like, intense cutscenes. Like, there was the one that we saw. So maybe there wasn't enough to justify it being a continuance mission. But by god, it felt like one. That felt... Oh my god. Oh, my mind is spinning with everything that's going on. And everything that was just witnessed. And everything just learned. Oh my god. Like, I've kept myself spoiler free from the everything. Or for the most part. So this is just... Oh. And now I'm like theorizing a bit. Cause like with the costume thing, with the different outfits, you can't change your type. Like March is still Ice in her different outfit. But I wonder if in a future event If Dan Heng and Imbibitor Lune somehow fuse together, if the costume change will also change the typing, I wonder if that will be the case in a future story event. It probably won't happen for a while. They're probably going to implement a few more costumes at least before then. Because we also have March in her hunt outfit. So they would be having Imbibitor Lune as an outfit change, but also March Hunt as an outfit change. So there's that as a possibility. Oh, apparently there were drops on today's stream. I didn't know that. But I'm honestly just completely done with all the story stuff, so I don't really have a reason to continue streaming. Other than you guys getting fully caught up with everything here. So I'll look for someone to raid, and then hopefully you guys can see all the story stuff. Or maybe I should wait for the story stuff to catch up before finding a raid. I think I'll do that. It'll be less stress on my laptop to do it like that. So I'm gonna close out and wait. Actually. Whoa. I'm trying to organize my thoughts. So Blade, like I knew from like different context clues and different missions that he was one of Dan Heng's or Imbibitor Lune's friends a long time ago. But never would I have imagined that he would be immortal. Like, I thought he was just being edgy because of other circumstances. Or that he was a long life species. But from the looks of it... No, not from the looks of it. It is the case that it's not like that, which is just... Oh, I guess if you don't do anything in the menu after a while, it takes you out of it. I was hoping to not interrupt the somber music with the beeps and the boops of the phone. My bad. I'll keep it up. Oh my god. Oh my god. So crazy. So crazy. Like, Kafka mentioned him being somewhat Mata-struck before. But since he's truly immortal, or he became an immortal, he will suffer from the Mata, but he won't actually become Mata? So every once in a while he has to do like a mind reset or something? How does that work for him? Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, we're getting to the Blade dialogue, and then we'll go through the phone, and then everything. Then I can actually start preparing to raid. Oh, I see Dan Heng behind me. Oh. Talking to him would activate the story for Penacony, so I'm not going to do that. But oh, my poor hearts. My poor hearts. Ah! There's gotta be Hurt Comfort fanfic with Blade out there, right? Like, I can't imagine there not being Hurt Comfort fic out there with him. After this dropped, like, holy shit. Oh. Only a little bit of Mountain Dew left, like only a few droplets. Let's see if I can get them. There we go. I actually haven't listened to this song, because most of the time when I do my dailies, I don't have sound on. So I don't know what this song is. But it's related to the Penacony story, since it started playing when I activated that. That for now is also still ominous. Just looking at that, she's like, hmm? What you doing? What do you mean? Ooh. With my theory about the outfits and the changing and the merging. I wonder if for now means that Dan Heng has to die in order for him to be fully, like, reunited with his Imbibitor Lunae form. So there would have to be, like, a story event where you unlock the ability to switch between the two different types. The theories are swirling in my head. Oh, that's a good place to end it. That is a wonderful place to end it. I'm gonna go over to here now. And I'm gonna... Excuse me, I like to... I was trying to pull up the thing to stop it so that I could end it on a good note, like, at the end of the song, but... I guess it's just gonna have to be awkward now because it, like, disappeared from my click before I could do the thing. You know how sometimes you try to pull up something? Like a tab from the bottom of your, like, dashboard? But then it, like, disappears? Yeah, that happened and it... Anyway, time to bring up Twitch and find someone to raid into. Time to finally do that. Insane today, insane today. Oh. So crazy, so crazy. Yeah, no talking to Don Hung, otherwise that'll forward Penacony story, and I can't really afford to do that right now. There are still some continuance missions I gotta do. Like, I'm all caught up with the blue missions and companion missions. It's the continuance missions that I gotta do next. And I'll do those next week. Like, I'll probably do those on, like, Friday, Saturday. Because I'm going to do the Foxian Tale of the Haunted and the Finest Duel under the Pristine Blue. Because those two are tied together. So, doing them one stream after another sounds like the best course of action there. And then after that, we have Jolted Awake from a Winter Dream, which is a prologue continuance to Penacony. So that one I'll do very, very last. And I could probably just have it be on its own before starting Penacony afterwards. It'll really depend on if I'm able to take care of my college stuff in an efficient manner. But because of the college stuff, I won't be able to stream as much. Like, I want to do, like, at least 2 times in a week, but it might end up being less than that, like, at least once. Like, after this week, moving forward, I will, at the very least, stream every Saturday. And at most, I'll try to stream on Fridays and Saturdays, and maybe one more day in between, It really depends on what's available. Alright, who to raid into? Who is live that I can raid into? Who can I raid into? Who should I raid into? Gotta look for... Ooh. I see someone playing Honkai, so got to avoid them so that I can avoid spoilers. Going to avoid the spoilers. No spoilers, 5 me. Because everyone else is ahead of me. I'm so behind. But that's because I'm doing everything on stream. Well, mostly everything. No, it's been a while since I raided into this person. But I don't know if I should. There's also the feeling of, do I do a small creator or a big creator? Like, what would be the ideal way of going about this? Such is the struggle at the end of stream. Know what? This is an acquaintance of mine, and it's been a while since I raided into them. So I think it's about time I did that again. So for today, I'm going to be raiding into the 5th Hex. He is a dark elf of the Dream Realm. Let's see, I believe in his lore that he serves the Witch of Dreams or something like that. I have it written down, but my notes are somewhere on the other side of the room, so going to check them right now would be a bit awkward, to say the least. So yeah, anyway, for today, thank you for being here. Tomorrow I will not be streaming, but Friday and Saturday, I plan on taking part